think in the last two, I was again pushing my hands and then getting more vertical instead of just opening it and letting it turn flat behind me.
Why? How's it going? Eric Kozak, hitting trainer at Driveline Baseball in Tampa. Today we have a swing design with Marcus Cantu. He's a senior shortstop in high school from Houston, Texas, and a Coastal Carolina commit. Marcus came in for his assessment with the main goals being increase bat speed and exit velo and improve his ability to slug. Yeah. What'd you feel on that one? A little different?
Yeah, I felt like kind of just got here, let it ride, and then everything just turned at almost at once.
Cool. The only reason that was like a little off the end is you did a really good job of loading, then moving forward. You just didn't get enough coil.
Okay.
The first thing that jumped out was that Marcus really wasn't coiling during his load. The thing you did really well is you then just went forward from there. You didn't try to keep coiling. Even though, like, coil too much for him. He starts a little bit open and would get to neutral during his load, but was actually coiling during his forward move and into foot plant. Give me a couple trying to go like pull side homer. Yeah. That feel a little different?
Yeah, for sure.
This lack of space combined with late counter rotation into foot plant made it very difficult for him to actually rotate his pelvis efficiently. Sick. Good miss. Good miss. Just out in front.
Right.
Way better. That feel a little like you feel the difference there?
I feel like I'm getting a lot better coil, and then I'm not having to crash forward. I can just sit and then just rip it.
Yeah, because once you get that extra coil, you're in a way more stable position. You can just hang out there. Versus if you're trying to coil and go forward at the same time, everything just drifts.
For sure.
Next one we're going to do, we're going to go long bat. A little more complicated. It's like a hybrid between, it's an offset open hybrid with a pivot pick. So you're gonna set up offset open, but with your back foot where it normally goes. Same idea as the pivot pick, but you're gonna do it with both feet on the ground. So like offset open, you kind of coil and go.
Yeah.
Here, you're gonna get coiled, then you're gonna pick up and hit. So like it removes that option. It's a little bit more complex. But you're gonna have a lot of stability because you have both feet in contact with the ground while you're doing it.
Gotcha.
Ball flight here, I want like 10 to 20 degree line drives pull side. So we started the session with pivot pickoffs. We then progressed to a pivot pickoff variation. It's an offset open hybrid with a pivot pick. The idea is it gives him 2 points of contact with the ground while he's coiling, which both gives him a more stable platform to explore that new movement pattern in. It also kind of establishes a checkpoint because he doesn't pick up his front foot and move forward until he has already finished his coil.
Yes.
That. What'd you feel there?
Huh?
What'd you feel there?
I felt like I was like with the long bat, like I'm not using my hands, I'm just rotating.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like that's not top of the zone or anything, but that's high enough. If you're dipping under that, the only way you're gonna square that, like either you're gonna cut underneath or you're gonna square up at like a 40.
Right.
Versus there, you actually had space to just turn.
I just got here and just held it the whole way and then just turned.
Sick. Couple more like that. That was money. Yeah.
So I get like 2 game runs like
Money.
Yeah, I felt a lot better.
Yeah.
But like, cause before, like you said, I was just kind of neutral, wasn't getting a good coil. And there I was just sitting and just letting it eat.
And the nice thing was, we didn't even talk about your hinge yet, but naturally when you get into a coil, you're getting into way more of a hinge. So like,
for sure.
Don't even have to worry about that. We're gonna go machine now. Everything we do today is gonna be some kind of offset angle, whether it's open or closed, just to try to work a little more east-west versus really north-south. Do you have a preference between those two? The like hybrid or just the regular?
I like this last one.
The hybrid?
Yeah.
Sick. We're gonna start with that one. Open angle fastball.
Okay.
It's got some pretty good carry on it. So if you scoop underneath, you're just gonna miss underneath all day. Gonna go green bat.
Green bat.
Oh yeah, get to that. A little scoopy there, right?
Huh?
Little scoopy, right?
Yeah. Cool.
You guys you started getting up and away a little bit, way tougher, right?
Yeah.
A little bit that way and scooping, right?
Right.
Why?
I'm going more forward and not east to west.
Why?
Probably not a good coil.
You can coil a little more, but the coil's fine.
Okay.
Coil's the same as it was on the down and in one.
Yeah.
What's different?
Posture.
Yeah, why?
The hinge.
You're not getting open.
Okay.
So as soon as it went away, you're just staying closed. It's like, oh, it's away, I don't have to rotate as much. The one in, it's like, oh, damn, I gotta go.
Right.
Oh, it's away. Let me stay closed. Now the torso has to take over.
Okay.
So the same way that we create space with our hinge, rotation also creates space. If you don't separate it all, there's no room back here for your barrel to slot.
Just keep letting it rotate.
So like turn, no matter where, these are gonna be mostly up and away.
Yeah.
Same thing, if it's a low ball flight, I don't really care what field.
Okay.
We'll play with the target as needed. Maybe it's like hit it at the shortstop, maybe it's pull it. Turn your lower body like you're getting to the pull side though.
Okay.
So like get that thing the hell open. Close. Get a little more coil. Little more. Yeah. That was easy. Oh.
Yeah, those felt like I got here, and then I just let it clear.
Exactly. You actually got this cleared, and then everything else
Gave me
got to just
space to
catch
rotate.
up. Gave you room to rotate, gave you room to slot the barrel. Like both those look easy, sort of too. And then the two hardest hit balls of the day. Dialed.
Yeah.
Next one we're gonna do, there's gonna be a lot of pivot pick variations. We're gonna make your life way harder. We're going along that. Again, top of the zone, just to really see how clean we can get that. We're gonna do a pivot pick into a hookup. So same idea of like really giving you a checkpoint to work with where you're getting loaded, then moving forward. So you remember hookup, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna do a pivot pick to get into that hookup. I'm not gonna feed till you get to the hookup.
Okay.
From here, you're just doing a normal hookup where it's ride it out, get that lower half open.
Gotcha.
Just getting into it a little more dynamically so you get that kind of motor pattern, really reinforce that like, hey, I load, then I go forward. Again, forcing him to really get coil into a good coil in his load while still having a really clear and easy checkpoint. From that checkpoint, he's then able to just pick his foot up, stride, and then really focus on getting open out of it. Marcus, just a little drifty on these.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to go out and get it. Just pick that foot up, the forward move will happen naturally.
Okay.
Yep. Way easier, right?
Right. Yeah, I felt like that one, like you said, I just picked it up and let the forward movement happen naturally instead of trying to force it and then getting too far out front.
You're already in a good spot, right? Like when you're loaded, your weight, it's why I want that checkpoint.
Yeah.
Right? Your weight is not over your back leg, it's a little bit in front of it. So as soon as you pick up, gravity is gonna pull you forward. You holding that load is gonna resist it, so you're in control of it. It's not like a drift or anything, but you don't have to try to go forward. There's a ball coming at you, your weight's in front of your foot, you get to just ride it out and turn.
For sure.
I'll start with that.
Sick miss. Yeah. That's what the high one should look like. Oh, top of the zone. Whoops. Sure. Sure.
That cue, just pick it up and let it do it naturally is a big thing because I am like in game a lot of the times trying to I'm like letting it fall and then I'm getting too far up front and then it's a flare to left.
Exactly.
Or a miss on the ground.
Yeah, because you have to just like push and guide it. because there's nothing left to rotate with.
Yeah.
Versus, and again, that's just a byproduct of like, now you're getting into a good load, so it's all done. You just get to hang out, hold it, and then whenever you want to, get open. Versus before, if you're not actually getting into it, or like actually loading, it's like, oh, I got all this stuff I got to do at the same time. Yeah, of course, I'm gonna end up going out to it, and then next what we're gonna do, we're gonna go a little bit of short bat here. Let's start with a regular big Papi. Then once you get that dial, we'll go to the pivot pick into it. So this is the big, hey, all I gotta do is really clear that lower half and let everything catch up.
Yeah.
Obviously make sure, I don't care if you like start here and hang out, or if you get into that like out of your stance, whatever feels easier.
Okay.
Right? Like a lot of guys struggle to actually get into a good balance spot. But just make sure you're coiled and then over rotate. Like I would rather you miss by turning too far with your lower body right now than under rotate.
As
Marcus was becoming more comfortable with a lot of the new movements in his load, we progressed to some stride phase. That's the one where you never got open. That's the one where you did. The idea with the big Papi is to really get him to increase hip-shoulder separation. That misses fine. Like as we go through a few more, we'll get the ability to like keep this closed a little longer. I'd rather that you do that and just over rotate right now. Oh! That's what top of the zone should look like. Yes. That's hour half two with the short back. Like no problem getting there.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I was just like, just clearing it and then letting everything kind of sequence by itself.
Exactly. Because like once this is, like you get to a good spot, once this gets open, everything's just gonna catch up.
Right.
All you have to do is like a little bit of timing and control when you let that happen.
For sure.
That's what I said, like the miss where it's like, oh yeah, just over rotate out of it. It's like, yeah, you're actually separating.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be pretty easy. Oh, I can get open and just stay close to my torso if I'm early. Hold it and then go, and everything's dialed. That was sick.
Yeah.
And like you were taking, those are living belt and above, no problem.
Yeah.
Like there, you ain't scooping under that. Now we're gonna do the pivot pick into that, and we're gonna kind of reinforce the idea that like, while we're talking a lot about pull side, it isn't, hey, you need to sell out pull side.
Okay.
Right? As you get really good at this, and because hitting's stupid and counterintuitive, as you actually get more rotated with your lower body and separate better, it's actually going to increase your ability to drive balls the other way too. Because same thing we talked about, as that barrel actually starts to really turn through the zone, like a little more east-west, it means, oh, if I catch it deep, great, I'm hammering backside. If I'm catching out in front, I'm hammering straight away full side and anything in between. Right. You don't have to like try to guide it to create that direction. So we're gonna go handle load, because if you try to like pull it a little bit or guide it, you're gonna be able to really feel it since all that weight's in the handle. Same thing, you're just gonna do a pivot pick into that. So pivot pick and then Papi. The next drill we did was a pivot pick into a big Papi. The idea was to really combine that improved load, specifically with the coil, then a drill that would really help him create a lot more hip-shoulder separation. And there's my around the world. So the last two, not bad, right? But like not quite the same. What do you think was different?
I'm thinking the last two, I was again pushing my hands and then getting more vertical instead of just opening it, letting it turn flat behind me.
Why?
I don't know.
A little bit of like reaching out to the ground, which feels really similar, right? Like especially from a Papi. This feels like I'm separating, but it's
Yeah.
all linear. I'm actually just like extending my front hip and reaching for the ground versus this.
Okay.
So like just getting a little bit reachy for the ground where
Gotcha.
you then didn't rotate as much. So then you had to get that little bit of push to guide it versus really just swinging it open.
Right, all right.
Sick miss. That's the one where it caught it deep, great. So it's a little bit backside. And there's my pull gap homer.
That made a big difference for sure.
Huge.
Yeah.
And that's where you really, like when you're rotating like that, it's where you really open up that like, okay, like obviously I want to be on time, but like, oh no, I'm late, even on the inner half. Great. Hammered center field. I'm a little late on the outer half. Hammered backside. Home a little early. Whoops, full side homer.
Yeah.
Neat.
For sure.
Huge difference.
Yeah, because I just, like you said on those first few, those big poppies, I would try to go reach and turn.
Yeah.
Instead of just here and turn and letting it sit behind me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was sick. And the neat thing, just visually, you can see you're like doing a little bit more work early on. So by the time it's time to swing, I don't want to say they look low intent, right? Like there's very clearly a lot of intent behind it, but it doesn't look like you're working to produce that force. It's like I did all the work here,
and now
I just get to turn out of it, and everything just follows. So like the swing itself is easy.
Right.
Money. Let's go around a game swings actually with a long bat right now.
Okay.
Yeah. What'd you do different on that one?
What?
What'd you do different on that one? Same pitch.
Yeah.
Right, like exact same pitch.
I was just in my backside, didn't try to reach at all.
Sick.
And just turned it.
Sick. Gonna start to work in on you now a little bit. The cue, bear with me here. The intent I want you to have is to catch it deep and still pull a homer. Doesn't mean I need you to like force the point of contact deeper, right? Your timing's gonna be what it is. But the intent is I want to turn well enough and clear enough space that I can make contact deep and still pull a homer, because it's going to really force you to separate. There's no way, like if I land closed and then go this way, there's no way for the barrel to be facing pull side deep, right?
Okay.
Everything has to get out in front versus that feeling of like turning behind it and everything and really getting open. If this leads to you catching it deep and shooting it backside, sick, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. If it ends up you are early and catch it out in front and pull a homer, gas. It's just that intent to really get even a little more separation.
Gotcha.
Whoa. Sure. Yep. 3 or 4 more. I want you trying to hit these through the foul pole pull side. Yeah. So I know that's foul. Why do I like that?
Yeah, because I'm just clearing it.
Yeah. Also, like that's running way in on you, right?
Right.
The reality is, like, maybe it's touching, but like probably, and especially since it's kind of cutting across, if you're gonna pitch in off the plate, realistically, for the most part, your options are either get tied up or get a foul, right?
Yeah.
Like I'd way rather you hammer a foul than break your bat and you're out. But also, that's you actually finishing your turn. You're not guiding that thing to center field. Yeah, okay, sick. It ran in. You just kept turning. That's the turn.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like I don't need to like go anywhere to create power. I'm just creating power.
Exactly.
By just sitting and then rotating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it. Like you don't have to do nearly as much.
Right.
And you can operate in a way tighter window.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about with the swing length too, right? It's like you're gonna get to the same spot, but you don't have to travel as far.
Yeah.
And because you're sequencing better, means you're gonna be able to get up to speed way faster. So like shorter distance to travel, easier to be precise, you get to way longer everything.
Yeah.
That's really good.